There's not that many places out there that you can go somewhere to smash things and not get in trouble for it. That's why places like WreckIt Rage Room are here, to give you a healthy outlet to get some of that rage out. Let's check it out. I don't think the geniuses at Apple are gonna be able to fix that one. G, thank you so much for having us here at the WreckIt Rage Room. Why don't you tell us a little bit about how this place came to be, when it opened, and what it's about?
I decided to take on this fun adventure after my daughter and I went to a rage room in Colorado. It was so therapeutic for them. And as a mom of 3, I'm always stopping the nonsense and actually being able to be the cause of the nonsense was a nice change for me. You know, you're always so tightly wound to make sure things don't break and things is very controlled. And so it was just nice to let loose and not be afraid that the police were going to show up because they're hearing noises and things breaking. Said it was so therapeutic for them, and there was not anything like this in our area. I needed out of my corporate job. I was just done. And this location was open, and the universe spoke, and I listened. That's how I like to frame it.
How about like when someone comes in here, what are they here to do? Like what is this place when someone, if they've never heard of it and they walk in the door and you're like, well, this is what you're gonna do today. What's the experience?
You know, I like to tell people this is a fun, safe place to be destructive. You get to do something that we never get to do in our lives. We never just get to break shit and leave. Right? We're either replacing what we broke or repairing whatever damage happened. So this is just a place where people can come and just do something so unique with no consequences.
Are people allowed to bring in their own stuff here?
Yes, so people can bring in their own items. There is a small cleanup and disposal fee. But yes, we've had people bring in their own TVs or things related to their profession or things that belong to an ex. So yes, people can definitely bring in their own things. What
is the craziest thing that you've ever seen somebody else bring in to this location to smash?
We've had requests for urns.
Okay. The final send-off. Okay.
What else? We get a lot of people that just happen to find things that spark a personal connection in our Smashable gallery.
Now that I'd seen some of the smashable items, I had to see what else I could take my rage out on.
We have throwing alleys. Now the throwing alleys are beer bottles only. You don't need an appointment, and there's no time limit. We have targets set up in this one, targets set up in this one, and you buy beer bottles by the case, and you can just come back here and take your time and just bring the heat.
Now I had to give that a try. Having some sort of physical outlet, and there are mental outlets and there's therapy, which I know on your sign it's cheaper and way more fun than therapy, but I feel like it is its own kind of therapy for the people that do want the physical outlet. So I think that there actually is, you're probably solving a gap in the market with this beyond just it's fun to smash things.
It is so cathartic and so helpful to be able to express such a physical emotion. Your rage, I mean, our entire bodies show the rage. Our faces, our muscles, the way we stand. And to be able to physically let that out in a safe, controlled environment is huge. I'm so incredibly grateful that we get to help the amount of people that we do get to help.
So on that note, you talked about the people coming in here. Who are the people coming in?
People celebrating their bachelorette parties. We have divorce parties on the other hand, right? We have birthday parties. We have families coming in here because someone was diagnosed with an illness. And it's just, instead of keeping all of that in and letting it just continue to eat at you, you know, you get to get rid of it in there, and then we take it out to the garbage for you.
Any kind of community involvement that you guys do?
So we just started on the third Sunday of every month. We do a sobriety Sunday. It's a sober event but it's also a good way to like take your anger out on something that caused so much hurt and harm in your own life. So I am passionate about giving back to my community because they have supported me so well through this entire process.
So that was the WreckIt Rage Room. We had a blast getting to smash some stuff, and I know you would too. If you're ever in the area, definitely check it out. And while you're here, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you don't, this will be you next time. And hey, don't forget to subscribe so you can catch every single one of our episodes and hit the bell just so you don't miss it. Thanks.